Hello there, my Gemini collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. What is up with you, Geminis? What is the vibe with you? Geminis, I see a lot of you sort of walking around that Wheel of Fortune energy. This is sort of your duality, though. So, Geminis, what's up? Crystal waterfalls. Clear your mind and cleanse your soul. Healing, cleansing, recharging. This is that Aquarius energy, Geminis. A lot of you should definitely be feeling that Aquarius influence. That is a fellow air sign. So a lot of you, it's sweeping out a lot of that sort of stuck, stagnant energy. Very good communication. Those of you definitely getting in touch with your feelings. Now's a good time to work through any emotions that you need to work through. And Geminis, that's when a lot of you are staying stuck maybe when it comes to relationships or partnerships. It's a liberating energy, Geminis, but some of you, I feel like you're walking around that Wheel of Fortune. Some of you Geminis just out of sheer fucking boredom. So what is this when it comes to Geminis? What's this when it comes to Geminis? There's far more clarity with you. So, Geminis, this is you asking the questions. This is you making choices, making decisions. Invest in yourself. Wish fulfillment with regard to you, Geminis. Those of you that set your ass down, Geminis. So, that's the duality. Take what's yours, Geminis, and leave what's not. You know you, Geminis. There's far more clarity here. It's a good clearing work. Those of you, definitely in regards to your feelings and your emotions. So feel it, move through it, and move on from it, Geminis. Definitely you should be feeling that Aquarius influence, that air sign energy. So watch your favorite astrologer, Geminis. Ooh, there's a lot of unknown energy too, Geminis. With the moon vibes there. If you have strong Pisces placement, right? Ooh, but see, there's that 8 of Cups. Those of you... Oh my goodness. Let's speak on your duality here, Geminis. What we got? Yeah, some of y'all, your moon nodes could be switching up. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer. This definitely changes things, Geminis. Those are my Geminis who are creative and able to sort of bring your dreams to reality. Now's the time to focus on that. This is a good creative energy for you, Geminis. So hopefully that's where you're putting your time, energy, and attention. Chasing those dreams. Especially those of you that accomplish your dreams and goals. There's a fucking optimism, Geminis. There's that optimism. Geminis, I try to avoid the karmic energy when it comes to your readings because some of you, that's been played out so long. You're either going to hit repeat and repeat the same thing or you're going to move off from that. Some of you, it's just boredom. Those of you, when it comes to relationships or partnerships, you already know. But those of you Geminis that just get bored, or those of you Geminis that sort of like that energy. So, take what's yours and leave what's not, Geminis. Crown on this, you got the 5 of Pentacles. Pre-post workout stretching, Geminis. Don't want to pull or stretch anything. Keep doing the work. Some of you, astrologically, this could be what sort of keeps you stuck or stagnant. There's the key. There's the key lock. You're not stuck. Some of you just need to make a decision. Some of you, it's that, oh, what the fuck is that, Lifetime movie? Mommy, May I Sleep with Danger? Those of you that sort of like to stay stuck in karmic relationships or partnerships, partly out of boredom. Some of y'all because you don't want to make decisions. And definitely, astrologically, where are your placements when it comes to those relationships or partnerships, Geminis? A lot of you, the clarity is there. So this is like, you go back into that relationship or partnership, you done know the cycle. You done know everything. So, you know, it's a very interesting energy with you. There's that switch up in vibes. It's good manifesting energy, Geminis. Page of Pentacles. A lot of you new, those of you learning new things, those of you understanding new things. Those of you that like travel. So, damn Geminis. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Time to switch it up, Geminis. This is what's interesting with you, Geminis. For a lot of you, this is that complexity that can either bring about a better relationship or partnership, or those of you who hop on the same sort of karmic Wheel of Fortune relationships or partnerships. You're definitely showing up. You're showing up very attractive. You're definitely in that loving yourself vibe. So, yeah, you're going to get a lot of attention, Geminis. But who gets it? I like the singing bowl energy there. So some of y'all could be listening to music for meditation. I feel like you've got this sort of meditative vibe. Geminis, some of you could do like this is like movement. Maybe you're doing some dance therapy or some movement therapy, learning to sort of stretch and bend and all sorts of beautiful things. Maybe it's yoga. Some of y'all take a dance class. Some of y'all, this could be taking an acting class or something to sort of get you out of your sort of vibe, especially if you're feeling a little stuck or stagnant. It's all about movement with you, Geminis. And those of you trying new things. Someone definitely needs to do an open mic night. I don't know who the comedian is or soon-to-be comedian. Someone needs to do an open mic night. Basis energy here. I told you it's good manifesting energy. A lot of you, it's new opportunities that sort of bring about this switch up. There's the Four of Pentacles. That's you being selfish, Geminis. This is also chakra alignment, balance work. There's like this balance needs to come in with you, Geminis. So if you're feeling a little out of sync, a little off balance, right? Do whatever you need to do to pull balance back to you. Ooh, some of you want to stay in that Six of Swords energy. So if you like them overly dramatic relationships or partnerships, Gemini, some of y'all just going to take another karmic spin on that Wheel of Fortune energy. And, you know, a year or two down the road, you'll be in the same sort of vibe with another choice to make. Where's the optimism with you? Where's the optimism with you, Geminis? Ooh, the Five of Swords. Those of you Geminis, it's hard to read. Are those of you Geminis that sort of stay in that sort of stuck, stagnant energy? Or that's the type of relationships or partnerships you attract? Because it does feel like you're dancing on that Wheel of Fortune. You can either move forward from this, or some of y'all going to take another spin on that Wheel of Fortune. In the same stuck, stagnant energy, the same stuck, stagnant relationships or partnerships. It's a choice. It's a choice. So, damn, you got plenty of choices and options. Some of y'all don't. It's like the repeat. Don't let boredom bring that energy back around to you too, Gemini. So some of y'all, now's the time to do the fucking work. You're calling in good relationships or partnerships. Or relationships or partnerships, whether they're good or not. That depends upon your choices, right? So, damn. But this is your duality, Geminis. This comes down to your duality. Damn. Some of you Geminis stay stuck for a long time. Think of those as little Wheel of Fortune opportunities. A lot of karmic relationships or partnerships. A lot of choices, a lot of options. Some of you Geminis can stay stuck in that because you don't like to make choices. You don't like to make options. Some of y'all like that sort of illusion and confusion type energy. Some of you just attract those types of relationships or partnerships. So, damn. That Aquarius boost. Geminis, there you want the answers, you can find the if you ask the questions, you can find the answers. There's resolution energy with you. There's clarity with you. But what's it all about when it comes to you? Damn, Geminis. Some of y'all just looking at things from a different perspective, allowing new sort of opportunities to come in. But some of you, it's that stuck, stagnant energy. This is a choice. It's always a choice. Your relationships or partnerships are always a choice. Ooh. It's not lack of opportunities with you, Geminis. It's just making smarter choices. So the Eight of Cups, yeah, let me upgrade you. Let me upgrade you, Geminis. Those of you moving away from the overly passionate relationships or partnerships, to something a tad bit more interesting. Those of you pulling energy and putting it towards your work makes all the difference with you. You need to put forth the work and make smarter decisions in order to bring these upgrades in, right? Wheel of Fortune, you have a choice. You can either take another spin or you can move forward from that. Especially those of you that stay way too long in relationships or partnerships. So take what's yours, Geminis, and leave what's not. This is realistically looking at your relationships or partnerships. If you stay stuck in that unknowing energy, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, there's the World card, Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, bringing that balance in to bring in better relationships or partnerships. You only get better relationships or partnerships if you choose better partners. So this is kind of shit get off the pot, Geminis. If you want to go down that same sort of karmic route, you can. It's not lack of opportunity with you, Geminis, but damn. Those of you Geminis that were kind of ahead of the collective, those of you that got single, those of you that's made the decisions when it comes to dating, what it is you're looking for with relationships or partnerships. Those of you that's made decisions when it comes to that Ten of Cups. It all comes down to like really good, loving relationships or partnerships, Geminis. But it's actually asking the important questions instead of superficial connections that really don't go nowhere. Some of you could be in a relationship, some of you 5 years or longer. But it's like the same sort of karmic vibes. This is kind of, should I stay or should I go? Whew. This is your duality, though, Geminis. So take what's yours and leave what's not. Some people like that sort of karmic Wheel of Fortune energy, especially if they get bored, or those that don't want to really put forth a lot of time, energy, and attention in a relationship or partnership. So what energy are you, Geminis? Are you just one of those sort of karmic people? You just take the opportunity even though it really doesn't fulfill you? Or are you going to actually make that Wheel of Fortune spin count for you? It's not lack of an opportunity. But some of you, it's the same karmic relationships or partnerships. It's the same old, versus those of you that's working towards better relationships or partnerships. Allowing that balance to come in. The balance wants to come in. For a lot of you, that sort of happiness wants to come in. But you know the people that just keep going back to the same karmic relationships or partnerships, wondering why the fuck it don't work? They're an ex for a reason. It's kind of like that. Some of you breaking that sort of karmic sort of chain of relationships or partnerships. Allowing new. Some of you are going to stay stuck. Some of you are focused on far more interesting relationships or partnerships. But these are the ones where you're really asking the important questions. It's not just superficial connections. It's actually like you want to build and make something grow. Versus something that's just, it is what the fuck it is. But you're always going to be left coming back in the same thing. What the fuck is this even about? Oh, should I stay or should I go? I don't know. What are you going to do, Geminis? Looking at things differently. Ooh, Geminis. This could be your energy, Gemini. Some of you, this could be just the type of relationships or partnerships you attract towards you. It is that sort of duality. It comes down to the choice that you make. You're that Wheel of Fortune energy, babe. You can keep repeating the same sort of cycles, or you can focus on what you really, truly want. But the Ten of Cups, there's a lot of clarity there. There's a lot of asking the tough questions, really looking at something. So indecision versus deciding and knowing. Oh, a fortune teller tent. All the answers are within you. External forces, influence, and intuition. So this is like those that choose the same shitty partners and then wonder why the relationship always falls the fuck apart, or they're an ex for a reason, versus those of you that are looking for something that's far more interesting and fulfilling, but requires far more thinking, asking the important questions, looking at a relationship from a different sort of perspective. So take what's yours, Geminis, leave what's not. Are you willing to put forth the time, energy, or effort? Healthy boundaries, though. Making smarter choices. So, damn, Geminis. I know y'all don't like this energy. Some of you are a karmic relationship or partnership. It's a partnership. But some of y'all been there, done that. More than one time thinking that something's going to change. Some of you Geminis are just bored. So, you know, you like those karmic relationships or partnerships because you're bored. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer, Geminis. You have all the answers. That Aquarius should definitely have brought in a lot of clarity with you. So, Geminis, you could be in relationships or partnerships where someone's asking you, where is this relationship or partnership going? Gemini, some of you have already asked those questions. You're far more focused on better opportunities, healthier boundaries. So, the choice is yours, Geminis. So, if you just watch readings to say, find out who you should be dating or who should get your time, energy, or attention, yeah, you already know the answers. You already know whether a relationship or partnership is going to work. The clarity is there. So if there's any sort of confusion, it comes from indecision. And what are you interested in? Your intuition is on point. Those of you that got single, those of you that are optimistic about dating, where's your optimism at too, Geminis? If you're not optimistic about dating, then damn, right? If you have to think that hard in regards to a choice or decision about something, it's probably not what you need. So, Geminis, a lot of you just making choices with the relationships or partnerships that you're in. Ooh, this is beautiful. I hope you see the beauty when it comes to this, Gemini. It's not lack of opportunities. It's what are your expectations? What are your expectations? Realistic expectations. Realistic expectations. If you wanted to date, you'd be dating. If you wanted to be in a relationship, you'd be in a relationship. Those of you that are dating and looking at things from a different sort of perspective, really focused on a really nice relationship or partnership, versus those that's just, it is what the fuck it is. There's a lot of indecision. There's a lot of just sort of stagnant. It's the same sort of vibe. Those of you, if you date the same type of people, so you can stay stuck or stagnant. Some of y'all, this is 5 karmic relationships or partnerships that really didn't go nowhere. Those of you Geminis that just get bored. So some of you may need to find something else to do to sort of keep you interested instead of karmic relationships or partnerships. I definitely feel like that represents you, Geminis. Those of you that's making decisions, or those of you that just sort of like to spin. I don't know, do you like to spin? Do you spin around a lot, Geminis, to get that dizzy sensation? So, what's real, what's fake? You know the answer to that. This could definitely be very interesting astrologically with you, Geminis. If you ask the question, you'll find the answer. So for a lot of you Geminis, that clarity is there. So if you want to go into another crappy relationship or partnership, you know it's a crappy relationship or partnership when you go into it. So you already know. Those of you that are looking for the answers are within you. So you can upgrade or you can stay stuck. That's the duality, Geminis. Take what's yours and leave what's not. You know what your happily ever after is, so you know what that looks like. King of Swords energy. The clarity is there for you Geminis. So if you stay stuck or stagnant, that's a choice. That's a choice. Make that change. Look at you go, Geminis. It's like Scorpio vibes. I love your energy. What did I say? It's like the Scorpio vibes, Geminis. Oh. So if you make bad decisions, you know you're making bad decisions. If you go back into a relationship or partnership that was karmic as all fuck, you know you're going back into a karmic relationship or partnership. That's a choice. Or you can upgrade and actually bring in better relationships or partnerships. So, damn Geminis. You know the answers, though. So, if you're looking for someone to sort of tell you what to do, you already know. So, this is there's no blame, right? Those people that go back to shitty partners, shitty exes, and everything's sort of the same, and they wonder why, it's like, you know why. So, damn Geminis. Those of you that like the sort of dizzy and be mindful of those relationships or partnerships that come in fast, that come in very interesting, right? Those of you that like to spin, it's that sort of dizzy and feeling where it makes you feel overwhelmed. It's way too overly dramatic. There's a lot of sort of smoke and mirror vibes because there's really not much else when it comes to the relationship or partnership. So that's a choice. It's a choice. Y'all remember those sit and spin toys? It's almost like that, Geminis. So the choice is yours. But I love this with you, Geminis. So take what's yours and leave what's not. Some of you, it's that sort of duality. For a lot of you Geminis, there's no excuse. So if you go back to a shit relationship or partnership, ain't no one really going to listen to you bitch and moan and groan about it being a shit relationship or partnership. They were an ex for a reason. So it's kind of like that, Geminis. It's not lack of an opportunity with you, Geminis. It's just, damn, some of y'all that's the same old shit. Versus something that actually is a good relationship or partnership. Some of you Geminis just like those karmic energies because settling down would definitely be different for you. A life laundromat. Choose your own destiny. Choices, destiny, and consequences. You know. For some of you Geminis, that's what you're not liking. I feel like that Aquarius influence, you're definitely able to see. So you don't need guidance. You just need to pay attention because you already know the answers. You already know. This is going into a relationship or partnership you know ain't going to work. Some of y'all do it out of boredom. Geminis, this could be your energy. Some of you, this is the energy you attract towards you. Those of you that keep dating the same type of relationships or partnerships versus those of you focused on something that actually could grow into a very good relationship or partnership. There's so much clarity coming in with you. But if you're wanting answers, you already know the answers. So once you know the answers, you can't really bitch because you know. They're an X for a reason. Ooh, Geminis. If it's yours, you know it. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. But there's no excuses either. So, you know, you stay in a shit relationship, you know it's a shit relationship. Those of you that don't want this, some people don't want a loving, kind relationship or partnership. This is like the runner-chaser vibes, Geminis. Those people that like to be sort of chased, those people that like the sort of attention they get, but the relationship never lasts because there's really not a whole lot that sort of makes it work. This is like a lot of that sort of smoke and mirror type energy. Everything is really exciting and new, but there's nothing that's really focused on putting forth the time, energy, or effort required. So those of you Geminis that are turning your back on a good opportunity because you like that sort of it's like you like to spin. You like that sort of dizzying effect. You like the sort of, it's those that like the feeling of love, but don't want to put forth the time, energy, or effort. So it's kind of like going on that, the sort of newness, right? Where everything is, oh, it's all new. It's all, yeah. Oh, I know, Geminis. Some y'all gonna love it, some y'all ain't. But it is kind of the truth, because you know. Ooh, Geminis. Anything else for Geminis? It's good clearing work. What are you looking for with a relationship or partnership? You want to keep it sort of loosey-goosey? There you go. There's a loosey-goosey. Don't have a whole lot of expectations on those, right? Versus those of you that are far more interested in creating a more interesting relationship or partnership. Something where you could put down roots and actually grow. Not a lot of excitement in that either. So, you know. Two of Cups. Geminis, it's not lack of opportunities with you. Some of y'all just stay on that karmic wheel of fortune because you like the dizzying feeling. You like all the sort of newness about it, but it doesn't last long. Versus those of you that's focused on relationships or partnerships that can actually grow into something. This is like settling down energy, Geminis. It does speak on your duality. If you wanted a relationship, you'd be in a relationship. If you wanted to make a relationship or partnership your point of focus, you would. But what kind of relationship or partnership is it? The clarity is there. So those of you, it's not like you need to make better choices. Those of you that like that sort of playing it sort of loosey-goosey versus those wanting something that is boring, requires more time, energy, and attention, and actually good conversation. So, damn Geminis. Those people that avoid relationships or partnerships that require a lot of time, energy, and attention, that prefer this sort of, they like this sort of, well, maybe it's a nice attraction, but then they get bored easily. So let's speak on your duality, Geminis. It all comes down to choices. A lot of you Geminis, there's no excuses. So if you keep choosing shitty relationships or partnerships, the choice is yours. Oh, there at that 8 of Wands. Look at that. So this is the sort of great divide when it comes to you, Geminis. Even a good relationship is like karmic relationships, Geminis. It's not that dramatic. It's just your choice of partners, what your expectations are, the amount of conversation, the amount of clarity, how much time, energy, and attention you want to put forth in it. Some people like them sort of uncommitted relationships or partnerships because they don't want this. So this is the fear of settling down, the fear of staying sort of in a place a little too long than maybe you're used to, Geminis. So this is the decisions you have to make. This is all about you. This is no blaming shitty choices anymore either. So, damn. You can't cry boo-hoo because you want a lasting relationship or partnership if you just choose sort of disposable relationships or partnerships. So the choice is yours. What are you interested in? Sorry, Geminis. It is what it is. That's your sort of duality, though. Especially those of you that like that sort of dizzying effect. You're not stuck or stagnant. There's far more clarity with you than even you like. So your choices, you know. So that also means no excuses. Could be deep conversations, Gemini. So that, whatever the fuck you want to do. So, you know, but the choice is yours. Those of you that like the sort of whirlwind opportunities versus those that want to focus on creating a very lasting relationship or partnership. So this is about your boredom factor, Geminis, and what you want to focus on. I like that 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Those of you Geminis that paid attention to retrograde. Gemini, some of you be mindful you're not calling in a good relationship or partnership, and then you sort of change your mind. This is, if you really want a nice long-term relationship or partnership you could build and grow in, but there's not a lot of sort of excitement energy, this is kind of boring. Versus those that just like all that sort of drama, the newness of it. Fucking A, I love this for you, Geminis. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear sweet Geminis. Happy birthday to you. Here you go, portal. A new door is opening. Beginnings, opportunities, and adventures. Are you going to walk through the door, Geminis, or are you going to close this shut and stay stuck or stagnant where the hell you're at? I'm loving this moon vibe with you, Geminis. Very interesting clarity with you. This is a very emotional time for you too, Geminis. So, damn. This is almost like Sex and the City vibes. So whatever character you are in Sex and the City, it's kind of like that, Geminis. Ooh, Geminis. I like this duality. It is rather fitting for you, Geminis. It's choices, though. Damn, Geminis. Anything else? Of course it's the Hermit energy. It's not lack of opportunities, Geminis, but you're going to have to make some choices. The Hermit, the 7 of Cups, the Geminis. What did I say? What the fuck do you want? What kind of relationships or partnerships are you interested in? Those of you, what kind of relationships or partnerships are you attracting? It's only messy if you choose for it to be, Geminis. What are you looking for and what's your expectations when it comes to them? That's your choice. Damn, Geminis. I love you, Geminis, but you sort of create this complication yourself. This is less of a emotional rush. This is less of that excitement with a relationship or partnership. This is settling the fuck down, Geminis, putting forth the time, energy, or attention, or staying in relationships or partnerships that just sort of have that overwhelming sort of aspect to it. So if you keep choosing these types of relationships or partnerships and wondering why the fuck you're alone, you know why you're alone. What kind of relationships or partnerships are you choosing? There's a lot more clarity when it comes to this decision making too, Gemini. So you know the choices that you're making. There's no like excuse energy here. You keep choosing shit relationships or partnerships, it's your choice. Versus a rather boring but a very committed long-term relationship or partnership. Geminis, I know a lot of you are going to have those discussions when it comes to relationships or partnerships. So that could be your fear of commitment, Geminis. Those of you that just attract people who really aren't interested in a long-term relationship or partnership. Those of you trying to make a sort of karmic relationship or partnership a long-term relationship or partnership. Are you ready to settle down? This is good conversation too, Geminis. So if there's no conversation, right? So some of you are going to focus on a good relationship or partnership, put forth the time, energy, or effort, knowing that it's probably going to be very boring and it's going to be different. Versus those that like that sort of indecisive relationships or partnerships. It's good vibes, but the choice is yours, and you can't bitch because you made the choice. So that's what can be keeping a lot of you Gemini sort of stagnant. Some of you could have multiple sort of opportunities. So, you know, you're going to have a choice. Geminis, with you guys, it's probably like 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now, Gemini's bored, and don't you? Right? So what's your boredom factor, Geminis? Two of Swords, the Emperor, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups to the Knight of Cups. It all comes down to the type of relationships or partnerships you attract towards you. So, you know, if you want a long-term relationship or partnership that's really worth the time, energy, or effort, or stay stuck or stagnant in shit relationships or partnerships, you got the choice. So if you're looking for the answer is within you. So, damn Geminis. Those of you having the conversations, Geminis, so someone could be wanting to get serious with a relationship with you, but you still over here wanting to do this sort of flighty shit. So that's like your choice. This is very Sex in the City vibes. Geminis, it's very realistic. You can't bitch that you want a relationship or partnership when you turn one down, or when you're in a relationship that you're putting forth time, energy, or effort, but there's not a lot of excitement. Want to go back into this sort of Geminis, this is like your boredom. Any of you that loves fidget spinners, it's you want the long-term relationship or partnership, but then you like the sort of overwhelming sensation. So, fuck Geminis. It's your choice. Who gets your time, energy, or attention? Those of you that have a decision to make. Now, those of you Geminis that have 2 or 3 fucking people thinking that they're in a relationship with you. So, damn Geminis. Take what's yours and leave what's not. It's beautiful. What are you looking for, Geminis? Campfire Circle. Create deep and magical connections, relationships, bonding, and community. Treehouse. Find peace in being alone. Solitude, introspection, independence. Earth. The world keeps spinning. Completion, fulfillment, success. Oh my goodness. What this feels like, Geminis, it was a Jack Kerouac that when he was around people, always wanted to be alone. But when he was out there writing that book, right, when he was, then he'd do like the watchtower type, the fire watchtower out west. But when he was writing up there, it was all about being around people. So you got some choices to make, Geminis. The complexity is there. But damn, what the fuck do you want? Ooh, it's good vibes either way. Whatever this is, Geminis, it's if you want to be dating, you'd be dating. What the fuck are you interested in? Those of you that read Kerouac. It's the complexity with you, Geminis. It's also your lack of decision making. Those of you are getting far more clarity now than what you've had before. So you can't bitch about being single if you don't want to put forth the time, energy, or effort. You can't bitch about karmic relationships or partnerships because you choose shitty relationships or partnerships. Or they're just what the hell they are. It's like you like that sort of spinning energy. What just sort of keeps you occupied. It's disorienting. It's fun. It's like trying to get back that sort of energy. You got some choices to make. You know what each relationship or partnership requires. So now you got to figure out what the fuck it is that you want. It's only messy if you choose for it to be. You got the clarity you need, though. Good luck. God bless. Peace, love, and light. God, I love your energy. Hopefully you're doing the work, Geminis. It's such good vibes with you. Watch your favorite astrologer too, Geminis. You got some choices to make. Good luck. God bless. Peace, love, and light.